Alrighty, something like that. That was just to show you the general tempo of the tune and where I am in the bow most of the time. So, this video is for Anastasia on Hunter's Chorus, and I wanted to show you how I keep this, how I am able to get this fast enough. And I'm able to get it fast enough because I keep this song basically in like 3 inches of bow, about that much. So very rarely do I use this upper half of the bow in this song. As you can see, the only dynamics I think are forte and fortissimo. And the bow strokes that you're using in this song are going to be spiccato, your bouncing bow stroke, and martelé. And now if you don't know those bow strokes, I actually have other videos about martelé and spiccato. So I will send your mom those videos as well. And you can review your martelé and review your spiccato. I'm not going to do the full review here on this video because there's already another video where I do that. So assuming you feel really good with martelé and spiccato, you're going to be able to do really well with this song. There's also some regular old détaché as well. So just your heavy legato stroke in this part at the beginning. So that's a legato stroke, but it's a heavier one, so we call it détaché. So here we go from the beginning. We start off with this little pickup note. So I am going to start the song pretty much at the balance point in that first note. There's not a staccato on it, so I don't think you come off the string. But actually, to make it sound really nice, I do come off the string a little bit. Because this song, most of it is really in the spiccato stroke, and then some martelés as well. So there's a lot of lifting off the string to get it to really have that ringing sound, because otherwise it just sounds so heavy. So I do a tiny lift right here at the beginning, and then I'm on the string for the first measure. And already there, when I slowed down, I used way too much bow. And when I'm going slow, that's going to sound crunchy and horrible. But even if you're going slow, you need to use just 3 inches of bow at the most so that you can really go full allegro. You see there at the beginning it says allegro. So one more time. And all of those... yeah, those are going to be slightly spiccato as well. So when you see the dots, the staccato dots, when you see the staccato notes, you're going to play them spiccato. So. And remember, when you do spiccato, you need to start on the string and then come off. So as you can see right there, for the next pickup note on that little up bow, I do a tiny retake actually, because I have that note D. It's this is measure 8. In measure 8, you've got that quarter note. I do a retake, a backwards circle, so I do an up bow circle. So I'm going, and I start from the string, and I come off the string. And that was too much bow. Something like that. And once you start getting faster, so I would really recommend using a metronome with this song. Once you do start getting faster, that bowing will make a lot more sense. So let me show you that same part, but a little faster. Dun, 1, 2, 1, 2. So as you can see, once I start going faster, it makes more sense. Even faster, it'll make even more sense. And once you're going at 120 beats per minute, it will feel really, really good coming off the string. 1, 2, let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. And you see right there, I didn't do the retake, and then I had way too much bow. So I do have to do a circle before every up bow. So that happens, that little up bow circle happens in measure 8, it happens in measure 12, it happens in measure 20, and that's the spots where you do that. So So it's a down bow, and you are just going to go up bow, but you need to be down here for that up bow. So I guess it is a down bow circle, but then you go up bow. So let me show you that circle. Now I'm going to show you measure 12. Ooh, that one's actually easier because it's an up bow. So just kidding, measure 12 doesn't have the circle because you go, you're already here at the balance point to go. But in measure 20, it is a down bow on the note G, so then you have to do an up bow circle in measure 20. So here's 20. And you can go. And now, every time you have the accent marking, you're going to use martelé and you're not going to come off the string. So like where I was playing 21, you see where you've got the martelé accents and then you don't have any dots. That measure is just martelé and détaché. So you're going to go. And then here. The staccato notes should come off the string a little bit, and then measure 25 is all spiccato as well. So measure 25 is where it's practicing maybe like this. And 25, you'll notice the bowing is really just eighth notes. Pita, 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 pita. And then right here, you're on the string. I think I did an up there in the first video, but that's fine. Alright, so that is just a really quick review of all the bow strokes there. So you're going to need to practice your spiccato, your martelé, and your détaché, and I'll send the videos for that. And then make sure you're really staying in this part of the bow. Even if you're practicing slowly, it will sound crunchy if you use this tiny amount of bow and you go slow. However, you need to practice with a tiny amount of bow so that when you do go fast, you're not caught off guard. So if you are getting to the upper half of the bow, you're never going to be able to go fast enough. So make sure, tiny amounts of bow, and it's going to take a lot of control. Every time you come off the string, make sure you do start from being on the string, because you don't want to just crash, you want to come from the string. So, two things. Tiny amount of bow, set your bow and be very much in control. So, if you have any specific little spots you want me to film, I will. Hopefully that little rundown was helpful, and if you have any more questions, please tell me and I can make another video.